I was not expecting our story to hit home with so many people. But I think it's important for people to hear our story.
A New Orleans doctor says the Louisiana legislature's anti-LGBTQ bills are pushing him and his family away from New Orleans.
WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian spoke with the doctor and has his story only on 6.
These are pictures from our wedding, which was a month after same-sex marriages was legal by the Supreme Court.
Dr. Jay Kleimanhan is packing up his New Orleans home.
These certainly are going to come with us. These are moments that we cherish.
Cherished moments with his husband and 2 children are now going to be made in New York. His decision to pack up comes after Louisiana lawmakers passed anti-LGBTQ laws. 3 were vetoed by the governor. But lawmakers were successful overriding the one banning gender-affirming care for minors.
In my worst nightmare, I could never imagine a situation where I felt like we were living somewhere in the United States that our family was no longer welcome.
Dr. Kleimanhan has lived in Louisiana for 12 years. He worked his way up as a pediatric cardiologist at Ochsner and eventually landing as the director of the Pediatric Heart Transplant Program.
We are the only pediatric heart transplant center in the state of Louisiana. To be honest, there are only 2 other active pediatric heart transplant cardiologists in the state right now. After I leave. The fact that me leaving is going to leave somewhat of a hole for medical care has been quite distressing.
And he gets emotional thinking about his patients. He says his plan and dream was to retire right here in New Orleans.
What would be your message to lawmakers watching your story, if you could talk to them?
I think lawmakers need to understand the ramifications of the bills that they put forward.
And while family memories are now stuffed into boxes and the walls of his home will soon be empty, he hopes his story shows the impact that these type of bills have for families all across the country.
What would be your response to someone on the other end of this issue saying you have the right to stay?
They've never had to look their children in the eye and explain to them that the state that they love and the state that they've grown up in has tried their hardest to pass laws against our family.
Reporting in New Orleans, Aubrey Killian, WDSU News.
Aubrey, thank you. Dr. Kleimanhan says that he will be out of Louisiana at the end of the month. He also says, quote, discriminatory laws continue in Louisiana. If they do, the state is going to lose a lot of skilled professionals. Salah.